All right, it's time for another training diary, and as you can see, I'm inside today. The weather over the last week here in Cape Town has been pretty terrible. Winter has definitely come for Cape Town, and so we're inside filming this one. I know it's been nearly a month since the last update, and that's on me, but I do have a kind of semi-good reason for that. My family and I went on a bit of a trip to the UK and Italy, and what wasn't planned was all of us getting very ill for over a week during that time, and my training just disappearing. I was lucky because it was my recovery week at the start, but the last 2 weeks were supposed to be again build and endurance weeks, and that just didn't happen. So I managed about 4 runs over the 3 weeks that I was away, which is not great, but I did manage to get in a nice 2-hour run while I was around Sicily, which had over or nearer enough 500 meters of climbing over that 2 hours. So that was pretty cool. The fitness stayed for that, and I felt comfortable, and it was really nice to be out in a different environment. And then I managed one nice long run around Rome, which was cool, seeing all the sights, and it's amazing how compact Rome is. So since I've been back, my training has picked up nicely, back to where it was. Pretty much jumped straight back into it to see how the body would react to that, and it's going very well so far. Had a full training week, and the only thing that's not very comfortable at the moment is the weather. It has rained pretty much every single day for the last week. So let's cover last week. I got in about 43 kilometers of training, so about 20 k's down from my last big build week. 5 hours of effort and 700 meters of climbing. My longer run over 2 hours was comfortable, up the mountain again here in Takai, running around, but the rain, whew, I was a drowned rat by the time I got home. It was heavy. I think winter is definitely here in Cape Town. Yo, what a storm, but hey, it's long run Saturday, gotta get it in. But I think that's just gonna be par for the course from now on. I think we're gonna get pretty wet for the training from now on. It seems Cape Town's in line for a very wet winter. So we've got 5 weeks left of training before the race, before we taper. So 5 weeks of build work before we taper, and I'm feeling pretty good about it. Slowly building back up. The longer distance doesn't scare me as much. The race distance doesn't scare me as much as it did at the start, which is really cool. So I'm kind of looking forward to it now, actually. It's going to be quite fun, and I can see myself continuing with the running, and as long as the injuries stay away and I do my weights and my prep work, I can feel that my body's going to be able to maintain this for a while, fingers crossed. So that's it for this week and this training diary. I hope to get another one out next week as we continue to build for the Pondo coaster at the end of May. Thanks everyone.